Hello everyone! Microorganisms are friends or foe. They are so small that we need a microscope to see them. They are everywhere. They live in the soil, air, and water. They live on our skin and inside our bodies. They even live in extreme places like hot springs and ice. Microorganisms are important for life on Earth. They play a role in everything from the food we eat to the air we breathe. There are many different types of microorganisms. These tiny life forms are all around us, and they play crucial roles in our environment and health. Some are helpful and some are harmful. Bacteria are single-celled organisms. They come in various shapes and sizes and can be found in almost every habitat on Earth. Some bacteria cause diseases like strep throat. However, not all bacteria are bad. Many are essential for processes like digestion and nutrient cycling. Viruses are even smaller than bacteria. Unlike bacteria, viruses are not considered living organisms because they cannot reproduce on their own. They can only reproduce inside a living cell. This makes them highly dependent on their host for survival and replication. Viruses cause diseases like the flu and the common cold. They can spread rapidly and are often difficult to treat. Fungi include mushrooms, molds, and yeasts. These organisms are more complex than bacteria and viruses, and they play a vital role in decomposing organic matter. Some fungi are edible, like mushrooms. They are a popular food source and are used in various culinary dishes around the world. Others can cause infections like athlete's foot. Fungal infections can be persistent and sometimes difficult to treat. Protozoa are single-celled organisms that live in water. They are more complex than bacteria and can move using tiny hair-like structures or whip-like tails. Some protozoa cause diseases like malaria. These diseases can be severe and are often transmitted through insect bites. Algae are plant-like organisms that live in water. They range from single-celled forms to large seaweeds and are found in both freshwater and marine environments. They make their own food through photosynthesis. Algae are crucial for producing oxygen and serve as the base of many aquatic food chains. Not all microorganisms are bad. In fact, many are very helpful. Bacteria help us make yogurt, cheese, and bread. Yeast is a fungus that makes bread rise. Microorganisms are used to make medicines like antibiotics. Antibiotics kill bacteria that cause infections. Microorganisms are also used in agriculture. They help plants grow and protect them from pests. The not-so-good guys: microorganisms and disease. In this section, we will explore how certain microorganisms can be harmful to living beings. Some microorganisms can make us sick. These harmful microorganisms are called pathogens. They are responsible for a variety of diseases that affect different organisms. Pathogens can cause diseases in humans, animals, and plants. They can spread through various means, including air, water, and direct contact. Bacteria, for instance, can cause diseases like pneumonia and food poisoning. These tiny organisms can multiply rapidly, leading to severe health issues. Viruses are another type of pathogen. They can cause diseases like the flu and chickenpox. Unlike bacteria, viruses need a host to reproduce. Fungi can also be harmful. They can cause infections like ringworm and athlete's foot. These infections can be itchy and uncomfortable. Food spoilage is another issue caused by microorganisms. When food is left out, microorganisms can grow on it, making it unsafe to eat. Bacteria and fungi can grow on food and produce toxins. These toxins can lead to foodborne illnesses, which can be very dangerous if not treated promptly. Fighting back. How we control harmful microorganisms. We can do things to prevent the spread of harmful microorganisms. Washing our hands frequently with soap and water helps. Cooking food thoroughly kills harmful bacteria. Vaccines can help our bodies fight off viral infections. We use disinfectants to kill microorganisms on surfaces. Proper food storage can prevent food spoilage. The circle of life microorganisms and the nitrogen cycle. Microorganisms are tiny, yet they have a massive impact on our environment and the life cycles within it. Microorganisms play a vital role in the nitrogen cycle. They are the unseen workers that keep our ecosystems thriving and balanced. This cycle is essential for life on Earth. Without it, plants wouldn't get the nutrients they need and the entire food chain would be disrupted. Nitrogen is a gas that makes up most of our atmosphere. However, in its gaseous form, it is not accessible to most living organisms. Plants need nitrogen to grow, but they can't use it directly from the air. They rely on microorganisms to transform it into a usable form. Microorganisms convert nitrogen into a form that plants can use. This conversion is crucial for plant growth and by extension for the animals and humans that depend on plants. This process is called nitrogen fixation. It involves bacteria that live in the soil or in symbiotic relationships with plant roots. Microorganisms also help break down dead plants and animals. This decomposition process recycles nutrients back into the ecosystem. This releases nitrogen back into the soil and atmosphere, ensuring that the cycle continues. Through these processes, microorganisms maintain the balance of nitrogen in our environment, supporting life on Earth.